It started with the soup. Too hot, too salty, too soon. They never used to come by unannounced. Now they were bringing meals, asking about my will, hovering. I saw the glance they exchanged when I coughed blood into a napkin. I wasn't dying, at least not fast. Stage 2, treatable. Unpleasant, yes. Fatal, no. But I didn't correct them. I nodded. Let them believe I was fading, weak, vulnerable. I said nothing about the buyer, nothing about the signed contract, nothing about the $8 million quietly transferred to a private account in my name. Just let the soup burn my tongue and watch them, smiling, a little too wide, like vultures who'd mistaken me for a carcass. 2 days later, I pretended to nap in the sunroom. They spoke softly in the kitchen. Not soft enough. Once he's gone, David said, we'll sell the house, split the land. She'll get the jewelry, I'll get the rest. Don't be greedy, my daughter whispered, laughing. He always liked you better. You'll probably get more in the will anyway. Then the kicker. The sooner it happens, the better. We've waited long enough. That line, we've waited long enough, wasn't just careless. It was confession. I thought of the times I helped them, paid their rent, co-signed on their second car, watched their kids, watched them. Their marriage wasn't built on love. It was scaffolding, propped up by expectation, nailed together with entitlement. I sat quietly as they talked about me like I was a houseplant they were tired of watering. Then I went to my study and took out the second phone, the one they didn't know I kept. I started with the medicine cabinet, traced every pill, every refill. They'd swapped one of my prescriptions, a sedative instead of blood pressure meds. Smart, subtle, eventually lethal. I kept every bottle, took photos, documented it all. Next, I checked the bank activity. Found small transfers from my card to unfamiliar vendors, nursing services, invoices for things I never ordered. Then the backdoor account they'd set up in my name. Forgery, mostly. Sloppy. David wasn't as clever as he thought. His laptop synced with the house Wi-Fi. Every keystroke, cached. Every password, visible. They planned to move me to a private care facility in 2 weeks. Sell the house, liquidate everything they thought I still owned. They didn't know about the sale, didn't know the house had already been transferred, didn't know I'd set up an irrevocable trust 2 months ago and appointed someone else as trustee. I wasn't dying, but something in me had already gone cold. I waited for the right moment. Sunday lunch, my favorite. Roast beef, undercooked. Wine I never drank. David poured it anyway. Let's make a toast, my daughter said, touching her glass to mine. To family and peace. I nodded. Then I handed her the envelope. Heavy, thick, sealed in wax. What's this? She asked, frowning. Your inheritance, I said. Early delivery. She opened it slowly, saw the documents, the signed statements, the wire transfers, the trust, the fact that none of it was in her name. Her face drained like a bottle tipped too far. David leaned in, red, went pale. You sold the company? 5 months ago, I said. Didn't think you'd need to know. You put it all in a trust? She whispered. I nodded. Who's the beneficiary? I looked at them. Let it linger. Then said, not you. She stood. You can't do this. I already did. You don't understand. No, you don't. I stood, leaning on my cane, even though I didn't need to. I built something from nothing. Then you came and treated it like your backup plan, like my death was your payday. David stepped forward, red-faced. You're sick. I smiled. Aren't we all? I pulled another envelope from the drawer. This one with a printed log of every forged transaction, prescription changes, bank trails, the recording from the kitchen. I spoke to a lawyer. If I hand this in, You'll both be looking at charges, felony level. They froze. But I'm not pressing charges. Pause. That would give you too much credit. Their relief almost made me laugh. I'm just cutting the cord. You'll get nothing. Not now, not later. I walked to the door, opened it. Your plates are in the cabinet. Take them with you. It's quiet now, the kind that settles in after a storm that uprooted everything dead. The silence doesn't bother me. I'm not afraid of being alone. I've been alone for years. They just didn't notice. People think betrayal shatters you. It doesn't. It chisels you into something sharper. I sip my tea in the sunroom. Same spot, same chair. But this time, no soup, no noise, no masks. Just me and the $8 million they'll never touch. Because sometimes silence isn't weakness. It's the sound of a trap quietly closing.